Hey guys, it's Amy from Grace and Wildflowers, and it's been a hot minute since I posted a video, and I meant to post this way at the beginning of March because as you can see, I'm journaling for March 1st all the way through March 7th. So life just got busy, but that's okay because I'm glad that I'm able to be busy and glad that I have things that I need to do like coach volleyball and stuff. But grab your journal, grab some coffee, and journal along with me during the end of March for what I did at the beginning of March. Um, so I've been really enjoying just taking my time journaling lately and journaling even a couple pages at a time. I keep a list in my ring planner of things that I want to journal on each day, or I'll even write it in on the Hobonichi pages just so that it reminds me of what I want to journal for that day. So if I do have to back journal a bit, like that's fine then. Because sometimes I don't have time to journal every day, or I just put it off until Saturday or something. So whenever you get to journal or whatever, that is great and wonderful and is taking time for yourself, which is important. So on this page, I'm journaling about these fancy pizzas that I made, and I only call them fancy because they're not like traditional like marinara sauce or tomato sauce pizza with like mozzarella cheese. So my sister likes to grill pizzas, and last summer she made these different types of pizzas with like pizza dough, crusts, just from like Trader Joe's or whatever, with peaches on it. And then another one had prosciutto on it, and they were so tasty. And I knew that I wanted to make them sometime, so I'm finally making them over in March. And this was the prosciutto one. So it has prosciutto, provolone, and burrata on it with balsamic glaze and arugula. And then the second one is provolone and burrata with peaches and basil and some honey. Now, she uses truffle honey, but I don't like truffle honey. So I just use regular honey, and it is so tasty. So tasty. I mean, not like the healthiest thing in the world, but not what we're going for here anyways. But it was so good. So I made them to have for my dinner and then also for like my lunch for work the next day as well. And they're super filling and super fun to make. And I don't know, just kind of felt fancy when I made them because I don't know, they're just fancy pizzas to me for some reason. So I don't know, do you have any foods that you think that are fancy that you make? Like maybe make a special omelet or sandwich or grilled cheese or something that's not just like normal. Has a little oomph in it. Anyways, so on this page here, I am putting all of the new washi tapes that I got. And you guys, I'm ecstatic that I finally have new washi tape. Not that I don't like my old washi tape, but it was just getting like really repetitive. And I want my pages to just like look different and stuff like that. So I was really excited to finally get some new washi tape. And I've really been into like these neutral colors and more plant type things or earthy type things. So it was fun to have those. And they're also different sizes. So as you can see in like the pizza page, the bottom one is really thick. It's like over an inch thick. And then the pink and orange washi tapes are thinner. And I just really like that variety, which is really cool to me. And then the first one that I laid down on March 2 was, I don't know, it's kind of like a homebody one. It has like blankets and coffee and knitting things and yarn, and I just really like that. And then there's like those pennant flags one next to like the leaves that are really thin and are really cool to use for decoration as well. So I am just loving these new ones and how they're very much like earthy tones. So here's another thicker one that I like to use on like the bottom of my Hobonichi cousin because they have those quotes in Japanese, which is fine. I don't know what they say. I don't speak Japanese. But I do hear that they're like kind of funny, so that's cool. But anyways, I like to put them on the bottom because I usually don't, write there or draw or whatever. So I like to put them on the bottom just to cover that up to make it look a little bit more decorative. So I got a couple of those, which is really cool. And then, so I'm just filling up this whole page. And I realized about halfway through that I have way more washi tape that will fit on this page if I continue to do like one full strips all the way down and stuff like that. So I ended up dividing like the different strips up into like thirds and fourths and stuff. And then I even go, not diagonal, what's the word? Not vertical, horizontal. There we go. Horizontal with the ones later because I really run out of room, which is totally fine. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of put on display my different washi tapes that I got because I know I've been talking about getting new ones for such a long time. So yeah, I'm just gonna, I think, play some music while I finish up this page. So that's what my washi tape looks like, and I love them. I really like that I got some like black and gold ones too. They're just like so pretty and foily and just gorgeous. So I'm using the black and gold ones now to border the next journaling page that I'm going to do. And I've been really blessed so far this year with having my Etsy shop doing pretty well. I mean, it's still pretty small and everything, which I am totally fine with because I'm having a great time and learning a lot of how to sell things better and just, you know, be a better shop owner. So I'm just putting on here just Etsy orders and just like my updated packaging and stuff like that. I draw most of my headers or titles of my pages with a Tombow dual brush marker. I love these markers. You can see them in the corner there. I think, the 96 pack. And I just love them. I've had them for over a year and they're still holding up really well. I basically just use them in my Hobonichi cousin. So, the paper in the Hobonichi cousin is Tombow river paper, so it's really soft and not rigidy, so my markers are holding up really well. And then I'm just outlining the title of this page with a micron felt tip pen, I think in 0.5. And then just adding a couple doodles around my title with little stars and stuff like that. So just a way to make it look a little bit more fun and like kind of galaxy, I guess. So I updated the way that I package my orders. So instead of using mailers, I use a cardboard envelope and still put my like logo on the front and stuff. But I just like the look of the cardboard envelope. I think it looks really cute and goes along with like the vibe of my shop. And then these work stickers have just been a huge blessing in my life. Like I said in another video, my niece asked me to make one because she loves the Schuyler sisters. And I didn't know if I was going to be able to do it or not because I felt like it was kind of difficult. But I did it and they're in my shop and they are probably my best sellers. So huge kudos to my niece for pushing me artistically to try something new. But yeah, I have to restock them all the time. I love that sticker. I think it's so fun and so cute. And yeah, if you want to check it out, my Etsy link will be in the description box below. But don't feel pressure to buy it or anything like that. If you want to check it out and look at it, great. If not, that's cool too. So on this next page, I'm using my new washi tape, of course, again, and just like the kind of abstract ones with like the different circles and the pennant flags and stuff like that. And I was a major adult and went and got my taxes done by myself. Usually I give my stuff just like to my dad and he does it because he has always done it. But this year, put on my big girl pants and I went and got them done. Yeah, my mom went with me, but that's fine. And then we went out to dinner afterwards, and it was really, really great and easier than I expected. So I guess that was nice. So yeah. And then on this next page, I'm using my new washi tape again, putting it on the bottom there to cover up, you know, spaces that I don't usually use. And you guys, I made a big purchase. So I have had pocket planners, which I've liked. I've liked pocket ring planners, but I felt like they were a little too small for me. So then I got a Moterm Personal Wide and in the taupe color, and it was beautiful and it was gorgeous and I love it. I'll still go back and forth, but guys, I bought a Giglio. I did it. I bought a Giglio Firenze. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. I got it in the olive green color, and I didn't have pictures of it yet. So I printed out pictures from their website of it, all of like the description pictures, you know, and printed it from my sprocket. I used the collage setting where you can have two pictures in there. And I got it. And guys, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. While I'm recording this, I already have it, and I have a flip through and a setup like ready to be put up here, and I'm obsessed. Like, it's so beautiful. Is it expensive? Yes. Did I treat myself? Yes. Did I have to save up for it? Yes. Is it worth it? Yes. In my mind, yeah, because it was something that I really love and brings me joy and happiness. And so, yeah. And then I even started a new Instagram just called Olive Planning. Like, I love planning. Olive Planning. Get it? Nerd alert, I know. But just for a place for me to, I don't know, post about my planner and how much I love it, and just be part of like a planner community because it's so much fun for me and brings me joy. Instead of posting it on my like kind of Etsy promotion page, Grace and Wildflowers, just to kind of keep those things separate because they don't really mesh super well together. And I love doing both of them. So that's what I decided to do. So if you want to give me a follow on olive planning, great. If not, that's cool too. It's just a fun thing for me to do. Anyways, so then the next day, I went over to my sister's house and we watched Raya and the Last Dragon with my nieces. And we got like junk food and Pizza Hut and stuff like that. And it was so great. I love Disney movies. Me and my younger sister watched through all of the Disney movies in the way that they were like released from Snow White to onward. And now obviously like there's Soul that was added in Raya and the Last Dragon and stuff like that. So still continuing on watching the new ones, but like we were Disney nerds and watched a ton of Disney movies like during quarantine and stuff like that. It was super fun and I liked doing it with her and it was a fun memory. But yeah, we went over there and it was such a cute movie, guys. I love it. I love that Disney is expanding, continuing to expand its horizons to different cultures and different places. It's just so great. And of course, we had a bunch of snacks, popcorn, candy, and all that stuff, just to make, a movie night a little more fun. And I love hanging out with my nieces, so anytime that I'm able to hang out with them and just be with my family is always a good time. So during the month of February, I feel like I got really behind on like home stuff and house stuff where I just needed a day to be super productive. And that's what March 7 was for me. It was such a productive day. I got so many things done. But before we talk about that, I'll pause there and talk about this washi tape. It is so cool to me. I love, this might be my favorite washi tape that I got from my new washi tapes that I bought. It's newspaper. And I just think that's so fun. It reminds me of like, what is it from Harry Potter? Shoot. I can't remember what their newspaper is called, but it reminds me of that, and that just gives me joy because obviously I love Harry Potter. But I just think it's such a fun idea for washi tape. So I used it for my really productive day that I did laundry, I cleaned, I graded, I planned, I caught up on journaling, I reorganized things, I vacuumed. So it was just a super productive day. And I love days like that because it makes me feel really accomplished and it just sets up my week so well. I also meal prepped on this day. I've been really into like jar salads, more on that in future videos while I journal. But it was just so great to really get a ton of stuff done that I needed to. Like in my head, it's like if I have a clear space and everything's put away and clean, then my headspace is clean and clear and I can think better. I'm in a better mood. It's awesome. So yeah, thanks for coming along with me on a lot of journaling days. And if you stick with me for this long, thanks guys. You're the best. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.